One night when Jesus was in the city of Jerusalem, a man named Nicodemus came to visit Jesus.
Nicodemus was a religious man. He studied God's laws and tried very hard to obey it. Nicodemus wanted to know more about Jesus. "Teacher," Nicodemus said, "we know you come from God. You are a teacher and you do miracles. God must be with you."
Nicodemus was right. Jesus was a good teacher. Jesus came to earth from heaven and God was with him.
Jesus decided to teach Nicodemus an important lesson. Jesus said a person cannot see God's kingdom unless he is born again. Nicodemus was confused. He thought a person got to go to heaven if he was good and obeyed all of God's laws. Jesus' words did not make sense. How could anyone be born again when he is old? Nicodemus asked.
Nicodemus knew that babies are small when they are born. How can a grown man be born again? That sounded awfully silly.
Jesus told Nicodemus that when a baby is born, the baby gets life from his parents. But that kind of life does not last forever. Nobody lives forever. Jesus said that people can get life from God. This kind of life means that people can get life forever.
Nicodemus still did not understand.
How is it possible to get life from God? Nicodemus asked. Jesus told Nicodemus, "When I tell you about things we have seen on earth, you do not believe me. Will you believe me when I tell you about things I've seen in heaven?"
And Jesus reminded Nicodemus of the time when God's people disobeyed God and got sick. The people were healed when they looked at the bronze snake on the pole. Jesus said he would be raised up like the snake.
So that everyone who believes in Jesus will be healed from their sin and have eternal life. Jesus told Nicodemus about God's great plan. Jesus said, God loved the world so much that he sent his one and only Son to save the world. Everyone who believed in him will not die, but have an eternal life. Jesus was talking about himself. He is God's one and only Son.
Nicodemus wanted life with God, but he could not do anything to earn it. Eternal life is a gift. God showed his love by sending his one and only Son to rescue people from sin. Everyone who believes in him receives God's gift of eternal life through Jesus.